Alright, so very recently I discovered this thing called swing dancing, which is basically you getting sweaty in a room full of a ton of different strangers. Good God, that middle-aged man's athletic. Getting sweaty with a bunch of strangers that have one thing on their mind: to get down with a bad self. God, I need to stop. Now, swing dancing came about in the early 1920s with the advent of big New York City jazz bands. It was the pop music of the era, and as such, it had a huge cult following. Most of the swing dancing you'll see on TV, and what you just saw in the video, is what they call Lindy Hop. Lindy Hop is fast, technical, and intricate, and as such, it's very hard to do and very hard to master. So, in this video, we're just not going to do it. Instead, we're going to talk about West and East Coast swing and blues dancing, and ultimately why you need to try one of the three. West and East Coast swing evolved out of Lindy Hop in the mid-1930s when swing dancing started taking over the nation. They are slower, less technical, and more based on the partnership of the two dancers instead of just a series of flashy moves. This makes them the perfect introduction into the swing dancing world, and as such, the most popular. Each dance is based around a series of 4 count steps, usually with 2 partners, one a lead and one a follow, where the male is usually the lead and the female is usually the follow. The main difference between West and East Coast swing is that West Coast swing moves linearly, where the partners travel side to side or back and forward, and East Coast swing moves around in a circle, with the partners revolving around each other and spinning quite a lot. These types of dances have started popping up all around the country, and surprisingly enough, most of the people attending them are of high school or college age. Many professionals attribute this to the reason why swing dancing became so popular back in the 1920s and the 1930s. It gives kids a way to be with their friends and yet still provides them an outlet for their sexuality. Which brings us to our next dance, which is a form of swing dance based almost entirely off of human sexuality, which is blues dancing. While swing dancing is fast, airy, and technical, blues dancing slows everything down and really focuses on that partner-to-partner connection. Good blues dancing is sultry, seductive, and it tells the story of the relationship between the two dancers. While not yet at the popularity of swing dancing, blues dancing is on the rise as more college and middle 20s aged kids are finding themselves gravitated towards this sexy, mature form of dance. They say there's a form of swing for everyone, and between these 3 types, normally, there is. Whether or not you have rhythm issues, self-esteem issues, or even health issues, walking into a dance hall can help remedy any of these. Swing instructors and dancers are trained to be pleasant, helpful, and respectful, as they know that not everyone comes from the same dancing background. As such, feel free to go ahead and find a swing dance in your area. Clear up a Friday night and walk in, and I promise that you will not walk out disappointed.